This time on Secrets of Solania.
Yeah, let's not get a horror movie to scarecrowed out here.
I would like to thoroughly, with the most frantic and, bulging eyes, walk up to him. What do you know about scarecrows?
Do you remember when they were all hung at the border? That's their opinion.
Quincy's not what one might call the most intelligent.
Nice clear skies, right?
Mhm.
Nice environs, things seems really nice. But everybody's wearing masks and doing weird shit.
He says, you know what? Never mind. Let me just get you guys there unless y'all need to get out and call it, for a rest. Do you guys want to, stay in the carriage? Let them just get you guys to the nearest town? Or do you guys want to, because you've been sitting in this carriage since, other than the border markers, easily for 5 hours, 6 hours straight, cramped next to Norman.
Do we, are we gonna have any more, is there a donkey anywhere near?
Yeah, that's my biggest concern.
Well, for those curious what's around, as Silas is driving the carriage, roll perception. You can also use your passive perception here if you want to just do that.
Well, I'll go ahead and roll. What's it?
19.
R slash R. And then perception.
Okay, so I got 16, which is just my passive perception anyway, but that's what it is.
No, my perception. 20.
I got a 15.
I've got a
13,
raw.
baby.
Yeah, okay, so, all
There's
that...
mayonnaise.
We all see
You
the
guys
same
happen
thing,
to see-
basically.
there's mostly just
19
crop
hit me.
fields and stuff on the west side of the farmlands that you're passing on the road. And on the east side, you do see a couple of cattle. Both crops and the cattle, you do see that there are scarecrows placed sparsely. And who had the highest roll? Was that Jacob with 16, or
I had a 19.
did somebody have a 17? 19, okay. Quincy, you happen to notice as you guys are passing through, one of the scarecrows turns its head and looks at the carriage.
Oh, okay. I'd go ahead and address everyone else. Well, if you guys want to stretch your legs and maybe get into a bit of a combat, there's a chance over there. And I point towards where the scarecrows
It's
are.
looking at us.
It's a peeping Tom.
It's a pervert!
Do you guys want to go kill some
Damn!
scarecrows?
Fucking rush him, lad! It's a pervert!
Kick that guy's ass!
So what does the party decide? Stop and stay, stop and stretch your legs, or try to get to the nearest town?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to vote with go to nearest town.
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah, nearest town.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's not get a horror movie to scarecrowed out here.
Zergo's the only one hungry for straw blood, I guess.
Nah.
Are you
Well,
by
It's a
chance hard
fucking
livestock?
rush him!
That scarecrow's breaking the law.
so it's late at night as the carriage finally makes it into a town, and it's still like a small village, dirt path roads, no cobblestone. Every building looks like just not greatly made, but well enough to hold up through all sorts of Paradia weather. Farmland all around still. on the outside of this village, and there appears to be no sort of. I mean, there's like I guess you could call it like a small lodge, like place, a center gathering where like everybody could, the villagers come in for like a drink or something. Maybe there could be rooms in that spot. And with that, Silas like stops the horses towards the center of town, and he pulls the horses and carriage in where everybody else kind of has their horses corralled, and he is tired. He's like, "Well, I'm sorry we didn't get here faster, but at least we're here now."
I'll go up to Silas and just, put a shoulder hand on his shoulder and be like, "Thank you for getting us here safely."
Yeah, I toss him an
Not a
extra
problem.
copper.
Aw.
I would like to
Not copper,
thoroughly,
silver.
like, with the most frantic and, like, bulging eyes, walk up to him. What do you know about scarecrows?
Oh, like the local kind or the
What do you know?
Which kind?
You know something about this. I know you do. Just completely Charlie Sheen, just lose my mind.
He'll proceed to tell the party and anybody listening that the scarecrows work as local sentinels. They have been made by the covens of surrounding towns and cities of Paradia, and they're basically made to protect the crops, the farmlands, the farm animals, and if ever needed, to protect villagers and townsfolk in like moments of crisis.
The farmers.
From any opposing threats or interlopers. And as he says that, like he kind of glances at Quincy in his armor, and one of the villagers walking by sees the crimson armor, and she mutters something in Paradian and spits on the back of like Quincy's cape.
Before all of this,
Fuck you.
because we switched from scarecrows to me being spit on very quickly.
I thought a slur is what happened.
Yeah.
That's something ingredient. It spits on you.
I got called a slur. We went from scarecrows to me being called a slur. I was
It
going
wasn't a
to.
slur.
It could have been. We don't know.
I was going to ask. Like,
That's just how they say hello around here.
How dense or what the opinion of Inquisition is around here. Because if it is negative, I can switch out.
Do you remember when they were all hung at the border? That's their opinion.
That would be an indicator, but go ahead.
Excuse me, we're looking.
I do technically have common clothes. I can just dress up like a commoner if I really need to.
Excuse me, we would like to find some lodging. Well, it's back the way you came.
Let's.
Quincy's not what one might call the most intelligent.
Oh, same.
I can't decide between a nature roll or a history roll. I like history. Let's do a history roll.
I was
For
going to say
Quincy.
either history or perception, but they're both.
He's also
Dear
passed through
God.
Paradia maybe once.
That is a 4. No.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
Oh, okay.
he's passed through in full armor and has made it without being attacked by Paradians. So
We're
he should be
strong.
fine this time around.
All right. Well, I'd probably make it to the. I was hoping to avoid being spit on, but I'd probably make it to the after being spit on part, and then be like, you know what? Don't think I'm going to keep thrusting like this.
Screw you guys. I don't know who.
Respect my authority.
So you're taking off your helmet and revealing.
Well, so it would either be an instance of me just waiting until we're in a room and then switching out clothes, because I would have another set of just like hooded commoner. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I'll deal with this for now, but I am going to solve eventually.
Okay.
We're not done with this commoner.
So with this, I would assume everybody's going into the large building. Yes.
Yeah, they should have what I'm looking for in this building.
Yeah. Don't see why
Yeah,
not.
why not?
Yeah.
Walks in. Hello, Freemasons.
Hey, where are the human women at? No, so you guys walk in, and like they seem rather peaceful. There's like
Oh, minus the
uh,
spitting.
a half elf bard. She's like just kind of playing around on a lute, but not really playing anything in particular. Sounds nice enough. And there's human like barkeepers, wenches. There's like old looking farmers. Some of them look a little bit like they have non-human features, even though they are human. Kind of like I don't want to say goblinoid because goblins have been eradicated. Thanks to the Vigil Inquisition, unfortunately. Mostly just village folk keeping to themselves, but the party is instantly like approached by I would say a tall human woman with long black curly hair and like light brown eyes that almost seem like honey. And she's like, "Well, what brings you here to our small town?"
Racist!
I'm going to scuttle off to the nearest latrine and change into something blue.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Oh, that's a net 19.
Okay, yeah, no, you find there's like a large outhouse, like big enough to hold like almost a real heavy set Goliath in. The toilet's not that big, it's regular human size, but you do find plenty of room in there to change, is what I'm getting at, in spite of the odors and everything else.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely do that. Change my attire. Pull out a much more barbarian, tribal-looking wooden in place of the copper one that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would just go back to the group. It's probably still yelling at this lady.
Racist!
Can I like backhand Norm no, or should I pick Norman up by the scruff like I did last time? Just
Yeah, that would be making a strength check, or make it like an attack roll against his AC.
it's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, okay. So you
Yeah,
do have
I'm
to.
not going to compete against that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You
pick.
can if you want to, but
Yeah, I don't think that's going to end well, so I'm just going to opt out.
he easily picks up Norman as the woman is kind of like, she tilts her head and she goes, "What's he talking about? Is he okay?"
No, he just this thing here is never okay. I'm just gonna, if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna take him over to the bar and shut him up with a drink.
Bam, bam,
You're not giving
bam.
him any of that city medication, are you?
No.
Oh, good. That would explain his insanity. She says as she gestures towards a picnic bench and says, "Would either of you like to go ahead and have dinner? If you're looking for a drink, I can get you a drink there."
Yeah, why not? Norman, are you gonna behave?
Oh,
I'll just set you down and give you a stern look, even though I know it's not gonna do anything. just a disappointed.
the winds of defiance blow strongly through me.
What does Nob and Zergo do during this part?
We're at a tavern.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's sort of like
We
a
are
small
playing
lodge
D&D.
tavern. There don't really appear to be rooms, but there is like a counter area around us, like a cauldron for food, and they are serving drinks.
Dope. That's what Zergo's doing, drinking at the bar.
He's not even sitting with the group at the picnic table. He's going right to the bar.
Yeah, as close as he can get to the booth.
I've been
Alright.
stuck in a carriage with y'all for many hours. Get away from me.
And what about Nob?
Well, I guess I'm gonna peruse this tavern, see what's see what's going on with this place.
Well, you can roll. You can either take passive perception, roll perception, or roll investigation.
Let's do investigation. Let's see how we do with that. That's +5. Oh, all right. That is a 20 altogether.
Okay.
15 plus 5.
So,
investigation.
So for everything that's around you, mostly it's people having drinks, or you see people are like eating whole like roasted chicken served with like stuff like potatoes and whatnot. But the bard player is just still kind of playing her little like her lute, but not really playing any songs, just whatever sounds good in the moment.
Just a ditty.
There's a couple of like kids running around, kind of like it looks like they're playing tag but with sticks.
Oh.
And about that time, that's when a large humanoid male with an orange beard and a barbarian-looking wooden mask comes in, sort of tribal-looking mask.
That's me, right?
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
just gonna make sure.
Everybody in the building like looks, and then they're like, "Oh, I guess we're putting our masks on. Has everybody got their masks?" And so they start putting on, like, some are made of like clay masks, some have like fashion thatched together, basically sort of masks, and like painted up, and you know it's a moment that looks a little like eerie, but it does seem like a village tradition sort of thing. As
So
everybody
not eyes wide shut.
No, God, no. Shame on you for watching that movie.
Right. And Knob is just gonna leave.
Knob's just out.
Yeah, no.
Like the music doesn't even change. The bard slides on her mask and she's still playing.
I know this. I know well enough that I don't want to have anything to do with what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like as soon as Knob sees the mask go on, it's like, you know,
Do I
just-
need this kind
I'll
of
just-
trouble in my life?
I'll just sleep in the street, dude. I'm
I don't
good.
know if this is on the audio, but I can hear the panic in your voice for your character now. The rate at which you're breathing quickens so much.
But on the bright side, Quincy has no idea what's happening, so he just goes over, starts talking to all of our friends. Like, hello guys, how are you doing? It's just a wonderful day to be able to stretch our legs and get a nice drink. And
Quincy, are you a cult leader? Why did everyone put their mask on when you walked in?
well, I'm not sure why they did it, but this is sort of a barbarian. It's a tribal thing. Is
Oh,
he-
I'll
that's
drink
why
that.
they
It says
wear masks
Silas says he has like a cup of mead and he finishes it down real quick and he says, "I'm gonna go see if I can find a mask before, whatever happens here." So Knob is
Well,
going outside. Like he goes to leave for real.
Yeah, he's gonna be hanging out outside.
Okay. As he goes to leave, there's like a wood elf woman, also like curly hair, but not as long as the girl with the long black curly hair. And she approaches, she's like, "Leaving so soon?" she says with her mask on, tilts her head a little bit. "Is it because you forgot your mask? We do have extras."
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, okay. If the mask you left behind is more important, we'll be here. She shrugs and, "Don't be a stranger," she says as she goes on to serve a different table.
What?
Now, was Norman also leaving or staying?
I think Norm would just be sitting at the table trying to put together another like clockwork toy.
Okay.
He's just minding his own business. He had his outburst.
What about Jonik? Was Jonik staying or leaving?
I'm gonna stay. I'm actually gonna head up to the bar.
Okay. And there you see Zergo drinking as the main barkeep, human woman, like in her 50s. She has her mask on as well as she's like pouring drinks and getting food ready for some people. And she looks over at Zergo and she says, "Do you need a mask?"
What for?
Well, it's sort of a tradition thing here. I see the big one started early, but, who doesn't like wearing masks out here during this time of year, of course?
This would also be a great time to mention that this video is going to drop at Halloween.
Could you explain the significance of this tradition?
Well, honestly, I don't know the full story. It's just one of those things we've been doing for thousands of years in villages like this. It's that around harvest time, we put on masks, during the night and evening. I would say maybe since the dragons, back when they were still around, that we've been doing this. But it's, just part of the fun and festivities, creating a mask, painting it up, maybe sometimes, having it resemble your ancestors, or, maybe being made from some of the materials of the harvest.
Or maybe be made of some of your ancestors.
Meanwhile, as Nob is outside, he can, like, the skies are very clear, the trees look beautiful, like, they're not completely empty yet, they've still got their fall leaves all over. The moon is out. Well, actually, both moons are out this time of year. One is like a pale blue hue to it, and then another one is like yellow.
Let's think this through. It's nice clear skies, right? Nice environs, things seems really nice, but everybody's wearing masks and doing weird shit.
Well,
Which
nothing
probably
particularly weird other than the masks. The villagers that were outside are starting to go inside into their homes, and you can smell dinners being made, and some mothers are singing to their children.
I'm gonna walk slowly toward the outskirts of town.
As you do that, there's not much beyond there except farmland. You'll hear a cow occasionally in the distance. Oh. If you see a scarecrow, it turns its head to look at you, but it doesn't really move or anything other than that.
I'm gonna stay out here and kind of observe everything. Walking around in the streets, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're still on those outskirts, not much happens the rest of the night, other than like them putting on their masks. Some of them begin singing. Some of them begin singing like songs from of like old Paradian times, and basically songs that really paint the covens in a good light as peacekeepers and lovers of nature, and keep maintaining the balance between people and nature. At that point, Silas yawns and stretches. He's had a good enough amount of mead. He gets up, adjusts his trousers, and then he goes over to the bar counter and he asks, "Is there any place that can hold us for the night?" And the woman that's been pouring Zergo drinks. So the woman that's been pouring drinks looks over at Silas Winwood, and she says, "Well, there really isn't a room per se. Really, there's a space over there that you see near our shrine to the coven. That's usually where people can just kind of set cots out for the night if they have to, if they have nowhere else to stay. People will pray to the covens at those places. But if that's not something that you do, being someone who just passes through as someone who's not a Paradian local, don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. It's something there for us." And with that, Silas just kind of nods, and he looks over at Jonak and Zergo. And I'm assuming Quincy might be near Jonak and Zergo, if not near Norman.
Oh yeah,
Where would
I'd be hanging out with Zergo.
Yeah, with you three in close proximity, Silas kind of glances over. He's like, I want to sleep there then tonight?
Yeah, I should be fine with anywhere that has a roof over my head.
Yeah, I'll sleep anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't see why not. He shrugs. Nob and his wandering around outside. Does he ever go back into the building, or does he go around like maybe to one of the village homes?
Well, if he doesn't really see anything like extremely weird or out of the ordinary, he's probably gonna find an alley or something and just sleep there.
Oh, yeah. This village is so small that there isn't really even an alley.
Well, is there like a small space between houses?
Yeah, kind of like a garden area. He finds.
Is there a barrel in this garden?
No. There's like a. Well, it looks kind of like a trough, but it's not used at the moment.
This'll do. Yeah, he just climbs in the trough and goes to sleep.
All right, so everybody gets their first sleep, like their first sleep outside of the four trades, their first night.